Alright folks, Kip Carter back at you with night 2 of our AoW Hardcore Championship Qualifying Elevate Tournament, where we are down to our final 4 participants. First up, it will be the Madman, Charlie Bates, taking on the monstrous Bear. Both of these men were able to come out victorious in their first round bouts here tonight. Charlie Bates completely dominated his opponent, while the Dragon was able to leave Bear a little bit stunned. And first, making his way to the ring, from the Funhouse of Horror, representing Havoc, he is Charlie Bates.
Nights suffocate all the light that smothers the sun. I can tell by the moon you'll be joining me soon as a guest in my fortress of fun. And I can't wait to see you and once again free you, release from your humorous air.
And Bates looks ready to go here.
Just that big frown on your face with a smile and a murderous laugh.
And you hear the roar of the motorcycle as the monstrous Bear makes his way to the ring. Both men looking to advance to the finals and hopefully to next month's pay-per-view event, AoW Breakout, where the winner of this tournament will face the AoW Hardcore Champion, the Hunter, with the title on the line. Bear has yet to hold championship gold during his 3 years here in AoW. He's gotten close a bunch of times, and a lot of the times that he got close, the roadblock that stood in his way and stopped him is the same man he has to fight here tonight. And both men set to go as we are ready to get this match underway. And the Bear manhandling Charlie Bates here early on. And continuing this vicious assault. Right now, Bear has Charlie Bates exactly where he wants him. And there you see that unique skill and ability of Charlie Bates at play there. as he's now taking the fight to the behemoth. And Bear, just like a big old grizzly, sends Bates flying across the ring. And a little bit of agility there from the big man. Goes for the cover. One. Kick out by Charlie Bates. And Bates with a jawbreaker gets the big man off his feet. And Charlie Bates with a drop kick, followed by another one. Spin around neck breaker. And Charlie Bates is starting to take control of this match. He's got the Bear in a bad way here. And the Bear able to move out of the way just in the nick of time. And Charlie Bates quickly going from hunter to prey. But Charlie Bates is still in this. DDT to the Bear. Bates going for the cover here. 1, 2. Kick out from the Bear. And the quickness of Charlie Bates here. Impressive. Although he missed time that drop kick there. And Bear is now taking advantage. When you're a smaller, quicker superstar like Bates is against a larger athlete, you got to go with the stick and move mentality. But what I know, I'm just a commentator, and Charlie Bates is about to try to put the big man away. The last laugh by Charlie Bates, and he's got him. What an impressive match. Early on, it was the Bear in full control. But as the match went on, Charlie Bates went rabid on the Bear before hitting him with that last laugh knee strike. And it is indeed Charlie Bates who gets the last laugh as he heads to the finals of this AoW Hardcore Championship Qualification Elevate Tournament. And Charlie Bates is just one more match away from challenging the Hardcore Champion at Breakout. You know the hunter has got his eyes locked in on this tournament, wherever he may be. All right, and we're ready for our second and final second round match to determine who will meet Charlie Bates in the finals. We've seen Big Z in the first round defeat the sociopath Alex Kyle. And we've seen the Hellhound Craig Smith take out Domination member Tyler Fisher. And now these two will square off to see who will meet Charlie Bates in the finals. Big Z, very dominant, very impressive in his first match, as was the Hellhound. And both of these men desperately want to hold that AoW Hardcore Championship. You are looking at two men that will stop at nothing to beat the hell out of each other and advance to the finals. The question is, after a match of this caliber, will there be anything left for Charlie Bates? Or will it just be leftover scraps of the winner of this match? We'll find out next. And making his way to the ring, representing Nemesis, he is the Governor's Monster, Big Z. And the size and power advantage definitely going to go to this man. 7 foot tall, nearly 500 pounds of pure muscle, and is guided by pure evil in the form of the demented governor. I mean, you're looking at a man that looks to Jason Ryder as a role model. I know one thing's for sure. I would not want any part of that massive individual. And there you hear it, folks, the screams from the pits of hell. The Cerberus has arrived. And making his way to the ring. From the depths of hell, he is the Hellhound, Craig Smith. And as always, the Hellhound looks ready to do battle here. I don't think it bothers him one bit, the size of his opponent in this match. Craig Smith has went to war with giants before and came out victorious. Will that be true in this match? One thing for certain, Smith doesn't seem bothered by Big Z one bit, and Big Z doesn't seem bothered by Smith one bit. These are two men chomping at the bit to tear each other apart here tonight. All right, both men ready to go. And there's the bell. Big Z early on, just like in his last match, displaying some amazing feats of power here early on. And the Hellhound fighting back here, but gets planted by the Governor's Monster once again. And what a sunset flip by Smith. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2, and a near fall. The Big Z able to kick out there. And the Hellhound staying on the attack. Big Z's busted wide open. But he's still fighting into this one. And again, tremendous display of power from Big Z. And I think getting busted open has only angered the big man. The governor has made attempts in the past to recruit the Hellhound to Nemesis. But Craig Smith has not had a whole lot of luck with factions during his time as a wrestler. Almost always ends up getting the short end of the stick when things implode. So Smith choosing to be more of a free spirit here these last couple of months, trying to find his place here in AoW. And continues to go to work on Big Z here. And the Hellhound is putting up a fight. Goes for the cover, 1, 2, and a kick out from Big Z, just able to get the shoulder up. And the big man may be in trouble here. And Big Z now back to his feet, throwing those hammer-like fists. And then a big knee breaker from the big man. But Smith fights back into it. A big clothesline there. And now Smith trying to work on the neck area of Big Z, grabbing a hold of that braided beard. And the big man, not too happy about it, fights back. And Smith looked like he was going to try to choke slam Big Z, and that didn't work. But Smith found another way with a flurry of punches and a big clothesline there. Another big haymaker from Craig Smith, working on the back in a reverse DDT after those vicious knee strikes. And again, you see Big Z trying to fight back into this match. And what impact on that sidewalk slam. And this could be it for the Hellhound Craig Smith. 1, 2, and a kick out. And Big Z signaling that it's over. He could be looking for that Big Z powerbomb that we seen him win in the first round with. But now if the Hellhound has anything to do with it, he fights out. He woke up, he came alive, and he tore at the face of Big Z to get out of that powerbomb. And now the Hellhound just unleashing hell on the outside. And again, we see Craig Smith really taking the fight to Big Z here in this match. It would mean incredible things for both of these men if they were able to advance to the finals and possibly win this AoW Elevate tournament. It has also been brought to my attention that the general managers of AoW Alpha, Omega, and Showcase 2 and another kick out will all be watching these tournaments as they plan on making #1 contender matches for each of the championships that will be defended next month at Breakout. So we will also know who the #1 contenders will be. And what's going on here? The lights fade to black. Big Z was in control. The lights went out. And the Hellhound was on his feet. 1, 2, and a near fall. A little bit of trickery from the Hellhound. And again, going for that flying cross body, but unable to connect. And a huge fall away slam. And look at the strength of Big Z here, who's busted wide open, wearing that crimson mask. Have to wonder if he can even see with all the blood in his face. He seems to be doing just fine here. A big sidewalk slam goes for the cover. And another kick out by the Hellhound. Irish whip into the corner. And a big boot from Big Z. Smith is busted open and he's out cold. 1, 2, 3. An impressive victory for Big Z. Big Z thought he had the Hellhound put away earlier in this contest. And as he was getting ready to go for the pin, the lights went out. And when they came back on, the Hellhound was standing unfazed. But in the end, it was a massive size 26 Big Z boot to the face of the Hellhound, busting him open and knocking him out cold, allowing for Big Z to advance to the finals, where he will now take on the Madman Charlie Bates. And this should be an epic finals match. As you can see on your screen, all the men that participated in this AoW Hardcore Elevate tournament and the paths that were carved by Charlie Bates and Big Z as they enter this finals match here tonight to determine who will face the AoW Hardcore Champion, the Hunter, for the title next month at AoW Breakout. Valiant effort from all these men here tonight. Like I mentioned earlier, the general managers of all 3 shows will be keeping a close eye as they plan on making #1 contender matches out of the field of losers that were not successful in winning their Elevate tournament, but still put on an impressive enough show to catch the eyes of the general managers. And here we go. Got Charlie Madman Bates going up against Big Z for the first time ever in what should be a match for the ages. You got Charlie Bates, a former AoW World Champion, Alpha Champion, International Champion, and Hardcore Champion, looking to find his way back to championship gold in the form of the AoW Hardcore title. You got Big Z, the Governor's Monster, who would put a big, demented smile on the face of the Governor if he walked out of this tournament victorious and gets a shot at that AoW Hardcore title. And first, making his way to the ring, representing Havoc, he is Charlie Bates.
Gleaming down through the gates, watch the night suffocate all the light that smothers the sun. I can tell by the moon you'll be joining me soon as a guest in my fortress of fun.
And Bates,
And I can't wait
no
to
stranger to the
see you
spotlight
once again free
in the main
your
event.
memories from your humorous air. Someday I will replace
Ready
that
for this
big frown on
contest.
your face with a smile.
And here he comes once more, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen him in action just moments ago. The Governor's Monster, Big Z, exterminating the Hellhound and advancing to the finals. And it appears our medical staff has got that cut cleaned up, as Big Z was busted wide open just a few moments ago in his match with the Hellhound. Now he gets ready to face the sick and twisted individual from the funhouse of horror, the madman, Charlie Bates. One of these two men will be going to AoW Breakout next month. Which one's it gonna be? We'll find out next. Both men ready to go. There's the bell. And again, we see Big Z all through this tournament. It has been display of power after display of power by Big Z. We thought momentarily the Hellhound might have had Big Z's number last match. But Big Z is not playing around here. He's going right on the attack after Charlie Bates. And now Bates says it's his turn. Looking to dish out a little bit of punishment of his own. And Charlie Bates stomping away at every limb, every body part he can target. Goes for the cover, 1, 2, and a near fall. As Charlie Bates has the big man in trouble here early. Big Z now fighting back, and Bates having to rethink his strategy. And Big Z got cocky. And when you get cocky, you get caught. Oh, Charlie Bates going for a spear. Shades of his leader, JJ Boone, but reversed by Big Z. And look at the strength of this man. long way down for Charlie Bates. And there's that big boot he put the Hellhound away with. Bates could be in trouble here. 1, 2, 3, he's done it. Big Z has done it. And I know the governor is somewhere smiling ear to ear. Jason Ryder is somewhere with a sense of pride as his protege. Big Z has just won the AoW Hardcore Championship Qualification Elevate Tournament. And what is the biggest victory in this large young man's career? And Charlie Bates, taken by surprise, the odds-on favorite to win. He made it to the finals, but he couldn't get through that last obstacle in the form of Big Z, who will now go on to AoW Breakout next month, where he will challenge the Hunter for the AoW Hardcore Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. It's been my pleasure to have you here with us this week as part of the Elevate tournaments. Stay tuned next week as we will bring you 2 brand new Elevate tournaments. This time for the AoW $1 Million Championship, to see who will go on to face Money Mike at Breakout. The second will be for the AoW Cruiserweight Championship, to see who will face Ryan Gold for the Cruiserweight title at AoW Breakout. I'm Kip Carter, signing off. I'll see you next week.